Hello, beautiful people. We are soon to be back with BeanJuice versus the LeBron James fan club. Just waiting for the players to load into the match. But Embers, I gotta ask, who do you think is taking this one home? Is it gonna be BeanJuice or is it gonna be LeBron?
Honestly, I don't remember much from their game, but if I had to choose,
I I
I'd
th-
probably say BeanJuice.
BeanJuice. Ooh, I see. I just remember BeanJuice and actually, I say I remember. I was playing a match at the time, and I think you were casting it. I remember their last game against who was it? The Boondock Saints. That was it was apparently something. It's a couple of good clips from that one. Do we have the poll
Oh,
ready to
it is
show on?
not active. It is ready to show.
Yeah, let's see what the community is saying to this one. 62% voting in favor of the LeBron James fan club. 38% going bean juice for
The
map
community
one,
is
which
not
is
with me this time.
you are the enemy. 62 says LeBron is going to take map number one, which is going to be club. And I believe map two is going to be yet another chalet game. Can we please play any other map except chalet? I'm just kidding. Um, Thank you. Uh, and you want to switch us over to the bands? Let's go ahead and take a peek at what those were.
No
Um,
problem.
Yeah, so Sky, Cafe, and Bank being banned on the side of Bean Juice, Labs, Border Layer on this side of LeBron James.
We
With
almost had a Lair game. Lair was last ban of this phase.
someone, one of these weeks is going to play Layer, like surely. Like we can't just keep banning it forever. Um,
I don't
but
know, man.
I don't see it happening. I think the only team I could see it happening with would be uh Warlocks with Glocks, just due to a worm being on that team. But I don't know who they'd have to go against to play the map. Um, yeah, we do have one substitution today as well on the side of LeBron. Keo is out unexpectedly. I don't know the reason at the moment, but Haram will be taking his place as an emergency sub. So, you know, we'll see
Keo,
that.
I believe, was a big hit for LeBron James. I do think Keo did great in his last match.
My
So,
understanding is Keo is their IGL, so
ooh,
that
that's
could
an
be
even bigger hit.
that could be a big hit, or maybe you know what they just maybe LeBron is actually a vibes based team, and the structured play is bringing him down. We'll find out soon, but
I
um,
guess it's all right. Haram just has to step it up.
yeah, um, yeah, and then Uh, otherwise, on the docket, this is game number 5 of week 2. I think what are the current standings of these two teams? LeBron James was sitting in that big cluster of teams that got 3 points week 1. Um, so looking to hopefully distinguish themselves from the other teams, get higher in the rankings, and I believe Bean Juice didn't have no points, but walked away only with a single measly point. I think losing an OT on one of their maps. So
Yeah,
obviously, still,
they almost brought it back, but they did get to OT.
yeah. So both teams obviously still early in the season. Both teams looking to earn some points and get into the playoffs, the official playoffs format. Not yet decided, but it's uh, I will leak. It will be 8 teams. Just how those 8 teams are going to be determined. Has
It'll be talked about eventually.
it'll be talked about eventually. We'll have to just sit down and officially put out an official statement on it. Just waiting for one more player to load into the match, and we'll be all good to go. Um, one more player waiting on to load into this match, and we'll get going. But yeah, I think if you've got no other open opening comments, it looks like we are ready to get into the match. Let's get that. Let's get that UI.
Fan club is ready. BeanJuice not currently ready.
I think they are. Yeah, there's the R. We are ready to load into the match. Let's get that UI switched over. Let's get into map number 1, which is going to be Clubhouse. And I've already forgotten. This was BeanJuice's map pick, correct? Yes.
This is BeanJuice's map pick.
I'm such a professional streamer right now. I'm deciding to eat on the first round of the cast. We go to bands Habana being taken off the board. Probably the only map you're gonna see Habana banned on. Maybe Bank as well, but shout outs to Dropout's wife, by the way.
Shout out to his wife.
Habana ban on this map makes perfect sense, especially for that basement site. Blackbeard, again, just pretty standard op to be banned here. In general, what do you think defense bans are going to be? We seeing probably in a zombie ban?
Clubhouse, probably in a zombie. I can see a zombie ban. Mira, maybe.
Mira's
zombie, definitely.
Mira's not a bad shout. We are going to see the Azami banned. So, Rafters being a little tighter to hold on any defense like that. Oh, just anywhere Azami could be good. Cal, are you Dropout's wife? Is that what I'm hearing here in the chat? We got Kaid as the last ban from LeBron side. Basement.
I honestly didn't see that coming.
Especially with them banning Habana. And especially what's looking like a pretty turtley comp right now. You got Goyo, you got Smoke, you got Mute. Like, your only real roamer is, I guess, the Goyo, once you put down the stuff. But, you know, maybe I was seeing a, maybe a little more aggressive first hold. But, are we stalling out? Am I still here in the call?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay. Good old Siege going on right now. There we go.
Siege loading times.
Sorry, it's me. Okay. Let's see what kind of basement hold they're gonna be. Mute, stopping any drones from getting into the basement. Got Fenrir going to get dirt. The Goyo on hatch duty right now. Mira on the trip wall, looking like a fairly standard turtle setup. I imagine this Mira is going to be going dummies. There it is.
10 seconds to go.
What comp are we seeing here from... seeing a full comp swap for BeanJuice.
Going for that Thermite that is really tough to try and get out if he, for Thermite to get those hatches. He is very vulnerable to C4s from both Jerry and Silent.
Apparently no one has any utility on the side of the offense right now. That's another UI bug. Oh, it loaded in. Okay. This game is great.
Esports ready.
Esports ready. But we are seeing a very turtley comp. Jerry right now in a pretty aggressive position here on the stairs, but not that aggressive in the grand scheme of things. Flanks making a very fast play into bar. With Silent
he
here.
He notices that one main. Silent unaims, Flanks gets the kill.
Silent unaims and gets punished for it. The mirror window going out. BeanJuice out with a pretty explosive start to this round as Silent gets taken down. Dropout chilling in dirt for something that won't happen. Something that isn't going to be seen. Haram trying to wait for the trick.
That trick will go off.
As Sorrenta also going to find Jerry on that mirror. Haram,
AFK. Oh, he's back.
AFK, not punished. I don't know how he missed the trick either. But
He was AFK at the time. Not sure what happened.
But
Haram goes down to 1 HP from main.
Peyton.
Yes, Sweeney and Haram getting a pick or getting the trade.
But another one in blue leaves it to Dropout and a 1v4 stuck in dirt. Fired off in dirt. This is not the position you want to be if you are LeBron. As Haram instant DCs. We'll have to...
Oh, no.
Maybe that's why he was AFK trying to fix Sorrento though. Smoked by Dropout. But case down. Smoking dummies. Or not dummies. Didn't actually go far enough. But Flank's gonna get that kill as we have to take our first tech pause of the game. Hopefully not a rehost already, because
I hope
not. We will go ahead. Let's, I'm not going to put us to a break right now, but we'll just go ahead to this screen. What do you, round one, what's our thoughts? Very, very fast play from BeanJuice. Getting in fast, taking out, managing to get that first early pick onto the not super aggressive position, but a slight aggression on the main stairs. And then just, it looked like...
They definitely played that well, getting that opening pick and not letting that man advantage go away. They just played smart after that first pick and never dropped after.
Yeah, I just felt like map control just got, released from them. Rehost required. El Haram. Well, of course. I mean, at least it's an easy rehost. It's only one round, but that's a fun one. We'll go ahead and get that rehost all set up. We'll be back with you guys in about 2 to 3 minutes. And we are back and ready to get into this game, hopefully for reals this time. Let's go ahead and start that map if both teams are ready. There we go, as we're going to load back in to map number 1, Clubhouse, round 2. You want to...
round 2 after rehost.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
They are LeBron James opting for gym bedroom after the pretty disastrous defense on basement. BeanJuice having a very, very strong attack with that early opening pick and just into constant aggression, finding the picks they needed to just tear apart the defense. Man, we're gonna be sitting here for a while on these on the start of every round, aren't we?
It's all Chipper. It actually might be Haram too, now that I think about it. Chipper did say to blame him though, so we're gonna blame him.
Yep. Chipper takes all blame. Hey, honestly, he kicked Haram.
Chipper DDoS Haram.
It's just because Haram is in Utah.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I don't think Utah is that far from Central.
Yeah, but it's in
I
the
think.
mountains.
It's not even that bad.
Do you think the Mormons have discovered Rainbow Six Siege yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Defense going for a more default hold.
We're getting a pretty aggressive, well, maybe not aggressive extension, but the standard extension out towards cache side of the map. You got the castle barricades on the on the external windows. I don't like the entire floor here being open.
Thoughts on the second mirror placement?
Thoughts on the second mirror placement? I don't know. Was there an impact run out? There was an impact run out. Crazy. But see what the attack is aiming to do right now with this kind of comp. Looking like maybe just a jacuzzi take. Not really sure. Walken's using... I don't know why that was down there, but sure. Right now, attack hovering around the roof. Playmore immediately shot by, looked like Haram, yeah.
A bomb has been located.
As Silent is going to try and trick this wall. Sorrento, though, is looking to get aggressive here on the CC side. And indeed, he is going to walk in. Gonna pre-fire. This is Dropout waiting here. Good impact trick to stop the ace on the small wall. As Haram looks to take a fight over here on this gym window. That's a head. He doesn't shoot at it. Sorrento.
I think he shot a bullet, just missed.
Little too late. Here's the breach charge being placed. Walken shooting a bunch of bullets at this, from this gym window. Right now, attack looking a little stalled out. They know there's one here. The night peek. As Dropout gets a third kill on the flanks. Sorrento takes a bit of damage from Buckshot, but ultimately not able to do anything. Yuri taking a whole bunch of damage as Jerry finds a pick onto Walken. Yuri gonna be dropped.
To Jerry.
Yuri also be dropped by Jerry. It's just the two people over here in the CC as Peyton drops, giving the attack something to work with. But Dropout is in a great position here. He does not have to get aggressive. In fact, the attack knows this. They're backing off. Or not. Chipper coming in.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds left. Chipper going down, traded by Sorrento, but probably too little too late as Jerry getting a triple kill to close out the round for LBJ.
LeBron James fan club.
LJFC. You know, LeBron James Football Club, all right?
I know a lot of people always root for LeBron James fan club just because of LeBron James.
I mean, I feel like it's just because it's the most out-of-pocket emote we have in the Discord server. Like, like you have like logos with names, you have like actual logos, you know, actual art designed. Obviously, the Boom.Sanks logo being made by Mari and I have the real sticker here from it as well. And then there's just, you know, LeBron James's face, just there. But
LeBron James is great.
the LJFC
5-second ping delay.
How much to upgrade Wi-Fi SSD?
You always gotta do the classic Amazon.com/SSD.
Of course.
Bombs from being defused.
Returning to the basement with the returning to the basement with the exact same comp that they tried last time. Maybe they'll play it a little bit differently, but they did get kind of smoked here. So we'll have to see if there's any positional adjustments here from LeBron James.
I do think that a major part of them losing this defense was that kitchen hatch getting open because Haram's ping just died.
10 seconds to go.
The impact went off. He just missed somehow. I'm not sure how he missed.
Remaining.
Because it went off and I was like, oh, he's gonna get it, and then it still blew up. So
Attackers must
I don't know, maybe it like maybe you know a pot shielded it or something. Like who knows? Also, I am incorrect. It's not the exact same cop. Dropout is on the Warden. A little bit different. But
Now Dropout aggressively holding this main stairs instead of Silent. Blank
But-
still going for this fast run-in.
yeah, they're in the strip club. droning it out right now. As the defense, save for Peyton, who is currently up in construction, is pretty tight to sight. Flanks getting active here. They know Peyton is on this hatch. Or they know the hatch is open. Maybe they don't know Peyton's up there, but gonna assume. He's making a lot of noise. It looks like our first engagement is gonna be caught out. Peyton shooting flanks in the back.
With a flank.
Oh, I get it. That's funny. Impact trick goes off this time. Haram able to get one of the things, but Jerry being taken down in blue by Yuri.
Nolan.
Yuri Nolan getting a kill as we're at 4-4, halfway into the round.
Bomb located by attackers.
They do have a 0 in this with this kitchen. Just
Zero-
to know where Haram is.
Zero actually getting quite a bit of util there. They know Deep Arsenal is clear. They know Haram is there. Cam gone, but he's got 7 billion of them, I guess, still. Warden
Noticed
here.
it.
Warden here hitting the flashes.
Warden using his ability. That's
But-
crazy.
Taken out still. Sorrenta smokes dropout as 2 drop in here. As Haram tries to get a... Or, that's not Haram getting the kill. Or taking the fight. It was Haram taking the fight, never mind. But, stalling out just a little bit.
They have to know he's in this corner.
They're gonna jump in. This is the freest kill of all for Silent if he does sprint in. There's one. Shotgun in hand. Takes a lot of damage into Sorrenta, but not ADS. Doesn't get the kill. Chipper planting the defuse inside the
Peyton.
bar. Peyton just needs to swing him. Sorrenta gonna kill
He
Haram.
really should have first. Peyton
Now
a
Peyton-
1v3.
Yeah. Peyton in 1v3 doing not much right now, truthfully. Needs to take the fight with the Lion. Not going to get it. Sorrenta getting the kill instead. Another round to BeanJuice.
Peyton needed to get aggressive there a lot sooner, especially when that lion was blinded by his trap. He just let him destroy it with no repercussions.
Maybe he was thinking... Maybe they didn't know where the third guy was. But... Quarter swap. And BeanJuice goes on the defensive. We're going to Bedroom Gym first. No Mira. But y'all didn't do bans. They should be shown. Did you forget the ban?
I may have.
Once again, blame Haram.
Blame Haram.
Yeah, just be on the lookout and pause, but if it's a defender, it can't, right? So,
Defenders cannot switch.
it's okay though. We get a free pause because Chipper is on like the ISS right now. So,
I do think the attacker bans are a lot easier to remember than those defensive bans. Although it's on. Oh, there goes Chipper.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance to put the bans in anyway.
Yippee.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
There he goes.
Or you can do bans.
Super scuff. Well, yeah, I guess. All right, well, we're going into
Calling
round
for
4.
rehost.
Okay, well, this is the only other rehost. We'll go ahead
Attackers
Ah.
and, once again, come back to you once the rehost is done. We are back after, hopefully, what will be the last rehost of this map, going into round... I don't even know what round we're on. We're on round 4.
Round 4.
This game is going to be going on forever already. We're only on 4.
It's already been 30 minutes and we've only done 4 rounds.
Oh boy. Well, you'll have to pick same site, same ops. By the way, that isn't actually a rule. They don't have to do that, because it was before the round died. But they do it anyways. This looks like the same comp, but I can't really remember.
I mean, it's probably the plan anyway, honestly.
Oh, as a reminder, I will. Trying to see. Hopefully, we get into the game. Who knew? Was there I wasn't in that match. But wasn't there many issues on the BeanJuice? What was it, the BeanJuice BDS game?
No.
Well, we have a lot of time with each other, so chat, how you doing? Oh, just kidding. We're in the game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
How did Chipper beat Haram? Who knows?
Who knows? Jim Bedroom as the first defense for BeanJuice on this map. Seeing that Fenrir get a lot of play this match round. I think it's the 3rd time we've seen him. Don't believe he made an appearance on the LJFC's defense of this same site, but
LGFC did run him basement both times. Unfortunately, just
Attackers' objective is
wasn't
defuse a bomb.
capitalized on most of the time when it was actually hit.
it looks like, well, there's no bandit batteries down. Is no one? Is Yuri gonna try and trick? Well, nope. We'll go ahead and see double hard breach coming out for the LJFC, and it looks like we're gonna have maybe a fast play, potentially into DC, but nope, just gonna blow up flat and do something about it.
They're probably just holding it for the window peek.
For the window
That a
peek,
lot of defenders like to do.
yeah, no, that's a very, very, very good play, and I like this. I like that kind of defensive style to make sure you can get on those highway windows. Pushing the Doc out of out. He actually dropped the hatch. We'll see him going up the main stairs. Bandit also forced. Well, not forced. He still wants the trick here, but right now looking like defense being very clustered towards the site. Sorrenta underneath. As who will make the first entry? It's gonna be Silent into top CC here. Jerry looking for some toes. Castle is aware of it. This is not a fight you want to take.
He'd do a lot of damage to Jerry, but Jerry with the better angle.
Jerry with the better angle, able to get first pick for LeBron James fan club here. Minute left in the round, and pressure is starting to mount onto BeanJuice. Sorrenta, though, on a flank. They don't seem to know about it right now. He's also got Barb in his pocket, and I guess he wouldn't be Cashew's brother, or Trax's brother, if he didn't use this shit. Not seeing the
Ace.
Ace.
Didn't see the ace.
But
Ace also didn't hear him.
Dokubi also going down. Sorrenta picking apart this cash side attack. Jerry jumping in, trying to get the Doc. Yuri with a nitro kill. Doc taking bullets. Doc taking some bullets, but ultimately he's Doc. Walk-ins coming in with the assist, but Doc still getting that. Or no, it was Yuri with the assist. Sorry, I got the wrong one. Haram
in a 1v4.
1v4 outside jacuzzi. Not much else to do. Not much else to do, but just kind of walk in and blind yourself, apparently. Very, very solid flank from Sorrenta. Just LGSD just had nothing to cover for that.
These long loading times always scare me after the last time out.
I mean, neither team has a tech pause, so there is, per official rules, there is, you know, if someone dips and can't get back in, that's rough. I suppose if both teams agree to it, there could be a third Rio snap one, but I'm pretty against it. Hey, what's up, Treg? So welcome to our
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
every time I try to start a bit, it loads. I guess I should just start more bits. Going to the basement this time for round number 5. BeanJuice so far being pretty dominant, I'd say, on this map.
I believe this was their map, so you know
Yeah, this
they are gonna have a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, this was definitely their map pick. So looking like they have come prepared. Flanks getting a very aggressive roam. You might see a very aggressive roam in general.
attackers objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Right now. Only 2 people on site. I imagine Sorrenta probably going to run back down there. Yep. But walk-ins and flanks on a pretty aggressive roam. Peyton droning this out. Walk-ins electing to fall back to site. So is flanks, so scratch everything I said about the aggressive roam. There is absolutely 0 roam presence on this map right now. And now it's a matter of how long will it take the offense here to find that out. Finds out that the Legion went back to site.
Defense looks like they've bunkered down for the most part. Maybe one, nope, all 5 in sight.
You have all 5 hunkering down in sight, in and around the site area. It'll just be how long will it take before the offenses realize that they can just take all this space for free.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Jerry, at least in bar. But right now it's just a whole bunch of phantom pressure all around the map.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Just not droning. They notice hear the nitro. Moto Hatch going to get popped here. They tried to. They don't know what it was. They tried to stop the breach, the hard breach charge with the BP there that is still alive and currently looking at Jerry. But minute left, and not much has happened. Someone on the offense has to do something, and it might be Jerry. Just kidding.
The offense isn't taking a lot of space. They don't really have the tools to do so. Nothing to clear these mirror windows.
Yeah,
They're just forced to drop hatches and hoping that they can win these fights.
Yeah, forced to drop hatches and just take these fights, and it's a rough spot to be in. They're just dropping motos. Sorrenta falls to Haram. Haram gets a second as Chipper takes a bunch of damage. Saw on the bomb chassis. Nitro gets both Haram and Jerry as Chipper.
10 seconds to
able
It was a great
to.
C4 play.
5 seconds left.
Peyton in a
So-
1v2, looking to get the kill on the chipper. Gets the kill on the chipper, flanked by himself. In
Has-
blue, Peyton has to stick to plant. They know where he is.
Another round for BeanJuice. What's that little orange? Oh, that's the tracker. The little Deimos gadget.
Yep. Deimos tracker.
Well, last round before the half, BeanJuice up 4-1 right now. The LeBron James fan club needing to get an attack on the board to stay alive in this map.
That C4 from Chipper really saving the round for BeanJuice. If he didn't get those 2 kills, they lost that. They lost Church.
The ace just being maybe a little too slow on the push, for that Mira. You know, you got the 2 openers, and then just got too stacked up. Maybe lost too much time. Got too scared of the phantom pressure that just did not exist. You know, hatches were open, mute jammers were in places, but no one's home. Okay, so if history is to be repeated here, the moment I start talking about how hello everybody, welcome to blue screen, we're trying this out instead of okay, and Chipper's gone.
Used by attackers.
So officially, they don't have another rehost. Yeah, so they understand. So they gotta play the rest of this map down a player, unless Chipper can get back into the game. It's not impossible, but the game of Siege, you know, it's very, very much likes to let people back to the game.
Attackers must and defuse a bomb.
Up 4-1, that would be a brutal. Oh, hey, and he's back. Okay, so
He was able to join back.
he was
Let's
able to
go.
take back. His Siege worked for once.
It's not a 4v5.
It's not a 4v5. I mean, it still is a 4v5 for this round. Let's not get... But Chipper gets to play that 5th man cameras. We'll have to see what goes on here. Frostmat top of the stairs finds out they know the Lamai is R90. And Bandit currently trying to trick. We'll have to see how they elect to take this. Monsky just gonna enter. They know where he is. Blanks takes a bit of damage, but underneath, Haram
I'm trying to pre
not able to get the kill.
every bullet.
Jerry hitting the frostbat they had pinged. Because he's a smart individual. But Raptors inside, Raptors in the attacking control right now. And Silent still trying to get this trick off. Haram able to take down Sorrenta. Good pick. There's another one down there. He's going to get caught sprinting by Watkins if he's not careful. Yuri takes him down anyways. As Watkins tries to retake Raptors. Going to find a weakened Jerry. As Peyton is eating nitros. They know there's one R90.
They know the breach is open now.
Raptors not able to get the kill. Dropout whiffing.
Peyton taking still more damage for being shocked. Peyton going behind green.
Not able to get the kill. Still, BeanJuice coming in with the 4v5, able to take the round, and that's got to be a rough one for the LeBron James fan club's mental.
Losing a 4v5. Maybe they take their tactical timeout here.
Who uses tactical timeouts in TBI League?
We had a tactical timeout used like Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Tuesday, I forgot what day.
I think the game was Tuesday. Yeah, I do remember seeing that in the VOD. Um, or what little bit of the bot, I guess. But yeah, no, this one might honestly LJFC might just be saying this one's chalked. It wasn't our map pick. Go next, right?
We don't like this one. Go on.
Which, maybe that is holding up the scoreboard. Currently, this isn't completely accurate, but everyone on BeanJuice has 3 kills down the board.
Not accurate for the entire map, but
Yeah, after we rehosted 7 billion times, but
exactly.
all right. I really like this shade of blue. All right, I must say, the little etches of it almost kind of looks like purple lines in there. Really helps accent. The blue.
Accentuate.
Yeah, accentuate. Now that's light blue. That's a cool effect. I didn't know it did that. Look at look at all this information we get to learn because Chipper is playing from the ISS. I mean, at this point, do I just this is one of those times where things aren't happening, and I would just usually tell Jerry, "Hey, Ranbat on Showdown." So maybe I need to just maybe we become a Ranbats Showdown stream right now, you know?
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
But we're into round number 7. Oh god, this game is gonna go forever. Round number 7 as we go to cash for the LJFC. What do we need to see, you think, from the fan club in order to be able to get around here? Like, what are they doing incorrectly? Like, the biggest that you would think, or the most?
For LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, they're just getting picked off one by one. They're not trading at all, like, very effectively, so they don't have the man advantage most of the time. So they just keep losing.
They do keep losing people in kind of dumb ways, I think that last round, Haram pushing into Swamp didn't need to do that. You could just be the coverage on the flank. Because Haram dies, and then all of a sudden Jerry doesn't know the flank is coming because he didn't even die to the Frost. But looking like BeanJuice wants to do a gym side overtake as Sorrenta on the Twitch, finding out there's a Legion, finding out there's a rotate gold. Chipper on the Amaru. I was so distracted by the blue stream that I didn't have time to acknowledge the Amaru play here. But who is this? Not Haram. This is Dropout in not a great spot, but able to take out flanks with that shorty. No HP, now in a tight spot. Peyton here with the assist.
Dropout be able to get a second one. I think they know he's here. They do.
Definitely know he's there.
Dropout getting aggressive, getting punished for that.
Walk-ins.
Getting the pick on the rum.
Smoking Haram. As they trying to nade this guy off green box. Botch. But where is the rest of the attack? The entire attack is stacked up over here. One drops underneath. I didn't see who it was. It was Watkins.
Nobody holding below.
I don't.
Twitch drone spotted at least 2 of them.
I don't actually know if that Twitch drone spotted Peyton. But
Jerry has to look out below.
Has to look up below. Watkins gonna throw a nade. Gonna force a move. Eats a goo needle. Jerry able to be taken down by the site. Yuri walking, or not even walking in, just able to get that cross on that nade. Very well played. Plant going down
Planting
on the
with
green
Cash.
box.
Does he have cover? There's no cover for him.
But the case goes down. Peyton gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. Walk-ins on the main stairs. And
no one's red.
defense looks like they're scrambling a bit here. Sorrenta able to take down Peyton. As Silent gets one, but not able to get the next. We're on that point.
Silent, not able to react in time to get that twitch.
Peyton maybe once again just taking a little too long to react to the
Attack timeout.
attack
They did it.
timeout. They remembered there's a button. But Peyton just being a little too slow on the push there. You know, if he gets the pick onto the planter before that case goes down, still not a great situation. In theory, the guy on red should smoke you, but
I do understand why it took him that long to push. He didn't know where anybody else was, but you gotta risk it sometimes.
risk it for the biscuit. Not spicy biscuits. They were last match. Well, LJFC taking the tactical timeout on one round away from loss. You know, I always think if you're gonna take the tack, you should at least take it at most take it 2 rounds before you're out. But they needed a ship correction a while ago. But honestly, like 2 rehosts, you know, kind of is a tack timeout already. So
Will that timeout do much for them? Or is it too far gone? Let's find out.
hey, you know, we saw one potential game throw already today. In 2 previous teams. Maybe another one happens, right?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We are going back to gym bedroom. They at least won this site the last time they played it. This looks like, again, mostly the same comp that they played last time. I think Peyton, no. Yeah, there's a warden instead of a mute.
Attackers have discovered the
But
location of a bomb.
setup-wise, fairly standard.
I do not think they should have dropped that mute. Mute is really good. Is a really good operator right now.
Yeah, I think the mute was quite helpful, especially you see they got the Flores out here. I mean, you can use them to force to punch the castles, but that's not really that great. But just stopping drones is such a good thing. Peyton over here playing top red stairs with a shield, no rotate, is a choice. As
This bandit trick is going to be a lot harder with that Flores on the board.
Unless Haram opts to watch the drone hole with intent. Flores drone 1 goes off and takes out, I don't see what. I'm assuming it was the gym window. Gonna take out the other gym castle. But
Now
Sorrento
it's going to be a lot harder for that bandit to trick.
In fact, I think they're gonna have to not trick, so that wall is gonna be blown open. But you do have the mirror there. Sorrento on top rafters with Yuri just behind. Watkins just sprints in with Case and punches the mirror. You know, falls out, doesn't care. Peyton though being taken down by Yuri top red. Drop out in a really bad spot. Yuri gonna get a double. But Jerry able to return. Haram being dropped from the window. Jerry now way off site, as Silent has to hold site alone, but Jerry gonna find one taken down in a trade. Sorrenta able to find the kill.
Walk in, starting the plant, but stopping it. just to get the pick onto silent.
That is a rough scoreline at the end of map 1 for the LeBron James fan club, but it wasn't their map. So, maybe they'll be cooking map number 2. But a very, very, very strong showing from BeanJuice. They looked much more organized, a little more coordinated on what they were wanting to do that map, and that's how they were able to do it. As we're waiting for map number 2, we just saw BeanJuice utterly dominant in what I probably would have classified as an underdog victory. I don't remember the community poll, but a lot. I do
LeBron
remember
James fan club was favored.
was the favored one.
62%.
Yeah, so poll number 2 is out in the Discord poll for map 2, I should say, is out in general. If y'all want to take part in that, go ahead. As we're waiting for our players to get back from the bathroom break, go ahead and vote in that one if you wish. If not, no worries. But going into Chalet, BeanJuice is opting. This is LeBron James fan club's map, and BeanJuice is opting to take attack first. A pretty non-standard, a non-standard practice here within this league. What do you think about that, Embers?
Maybe they're just really confident about it. They really feel like attack is what they need to win this map.
I mean, if they play like they did last map, I don't think it matters what they do. I think they just might just be a little bit of a steamroller or bulldozer.
It is Chalet as well, so attack isn't as bad.
This is probably, I don't remember the stats, but of the maps in the pool, this one is probably the most favored for attack if you were gonna pick a map in general. But yeah, once again, can we please play another map?
I get it. Chalet's played a lot. You don't like seeing it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about Chalet being played a lot, and it has. I even with today, where we had two games played on Chalet, I still don't think it actually takes Nighthaven's spot yet. It might by one now, but like Nighthaven was almost played in every single series week 1. I think 5 of the 6 week 1 games ended up on Nighthaven.
Nighthaven's a good map, honestly.
Yeah, so is Lair. Like, everyone in here is a bunch of pansies.
I mean, I personally like Skyscraper, but
Skyscraper has also not been played yet, and I do think there's a couple teams in here that I think would eventually play Sky. Maybe as we get into probably once we get into playoffs, I think we'll be seeing a little bit more map variety, just due to how the bans are done, right? I mean, we could pull it up again, but essentially, for the regular season, each team is basically getting 3 maps to ban before the maps can be picked, and then once we switch to playoffs mode, which will be best of 3s, it's only going to be 2 bans each before each team can pick a map. So, I'll probably see more. What's like the low tier maps that we might see? Like maybe a little bit more Con. I know we've actually seen quite a couple games on Con, surprisingly.
At least 2 or 3.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3, and that's quite a bit of Cafe. That seems to be another default map in the pool right now. A lot of Chalet, a lot of Nighthaven.
I honestly didn't expect Consulate to be played all that much. I thought it'd all just be Cafe, Chalet, and Nighthaven.
Or there hasn't been a lot of That's been a lot of club either. That was actually, I'm pretty sure that was only our second clubhouse game played. And both have been played in week 2. So sounds like our teams are ready. So let's go ahead and get into map number 2, Chalet. I feel like that was a little anticlimactic. Do I need to like sell it a bit more? Or,
No, it's all right.
I don't have the UI thing. If you want to click that, sorry, I don't mean to remind you.
You're fine.
Ban phase, and we don't have a UI bug because the LJFC is going to be banning first. They are defense. Blackbeard, standard.
I can just see the standard bans here: Blackbeard, Mira, Azami.
Maybe Dokebi.
You got Dokubi. Yep.
I don't know. Ying is another common one in TBI League, but I don't think BeanJuice is a team that bans Ying. Dokebi
is the Dokubi ban. Yep.
Very, very standard. I think the Mira ban is a good shout. There's maybe a possibility for who banned Azami last map? Was it BeanJuice? I don't remember.
I don't remember too much.
I don't remember because we immediately rehosted. So Vigil ban.
Vigil ban.
Not a bad one. BeanJuice opting for the we hate the Boss G strategy.
No boss cheese this game either.
LeBron James. They're going to ban Azami. Called it easy.
You were right.
So, a pretty standard ban phase. I think I've seen this ban phase, honestly, like 4 or 5 times in this league already, and we're only in week 2.
19 times.
19 times of Blackbeard. Peyton isn't here. Do you want to pause real fast? All right, he's back.
All right.
Okay. Well, Bar Gaming is the first site of the map. And we're going to be treated by not blue screen this time. Oh, welcome back to blue screen.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Peyton is moving, so he's here.
Located a bomb.
Just silent. What do you think of the castle barricade in L Hall there in 45?
You know, I love it and hate it.
That's kind of where I'm at too. Like it gives you a potentially safe area to rotate, but I think it also then makes that doorway that Silent just ran out of, the one in Bar Fireplace, I think that puts that one at a little more risk.
I just think it lets the attackers take main lobby a lot easier than if that was open. It gives them less angles to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, that's always what Castle is, though, right? Castle's like kind of a double-edged sword, right? Like you're not worrying about the angles, but depending on where you put them, the attack might not be worrying about the angles, and it's just free map control.
Speaking of Castle, how are you feeling about the new operator next season?
She looks hella fun. Oh, good news. 5 is broken again.
Perfect.
Flanks able to break a castle and then break the top Mezzi Mira before we hit 2 minutes. Sorrenta is droning himself in the basement. Not going to find anyone for his trouble. Flanks looking like he wants to try and jump in the window. That would be a bad idea, but jumping into piano, not that big of a deal. As Flank We'll find kill number 1 onto Haram. Down goes the Warden.
That is on that shield too.
Silent also
It's
going to be
on
dropped.
too.
Caught looking the wrong way. The ace charge just
BeanJuice.
going to the ceiling. Dropout currently ratting. He might get one for his troubles. Never mind.
Flank knew he was there.
Flank's getting one. Jerry taking down Sorrenta, and Peyton also getting one, as well as Yuri falls. Jerry stuck in sight. Peyton downstairs, gonna rotate up blue. Maybe for a cutoff.
Attackers recovered the
Flange is 1 HP. Walking, I think, trying to walk into the bar door.
Bar door not open right now.
Taking some of that space above.
Peyton needs to decide to something. I would stick the blue stairs here. Stay closer to sight. If you were gonna rotate around, you needed to do it a lot sooner, lot earlier.
Flange's able to cross. He's in bar now.
Yeah, if you're on the blue stairs, Peyton gets that for free. No.
Flange gets pick.
Oh,
With the
this
quad.
is-
Almost with the ace. Misses his ace. Walking,
gonna-
going for the plant. Peyton, or Flange, trying to rush for his ace.
Gonna
Gets
get the
the
ace. Very good round from Flanks.
I think we got every kill but that first one on stream.
Yeah, he smoked Haram, and then just kind of was able to click heads.
Stop smoking.
Stop smoking. Hey, what do you mean?
Never stop
Oh,
smoking.
never stop smoking. I was like, what are you talking about? Speaking of smoke, silence on smoke. That's the only segue I got. Yeah, I forget who the mute was. It was Dropout. Dropout was barely able to not get that kill. He had a good rat spot, but they had a good read on it. I don't know. Maybe they had a drone in there or something. But Peyton I feel like that round is just Peyton was unsure of what to do. If he just commits to staying on the lower blue stairs to hold the cross, or to try and hold the cross, or, just full commits to running towards West Main, like earlier.
attackers need to
I think he gets a little more,
bombs as they
that round goes a little bit differently. Basement for the LeBron James fan club. And we've got a tuba wrap.
Tube Cade. Tale as old as time.
Tube Cade. Like it is the Therm Thatcher combo of the defense. We'll see what
10 seconds left.
BeanJuice opts to do. We have Capital right now, Gridlock, Thermite, Thatcher instead of the Capital.
Attackers are
This could be anyway with the Gridlock in TBI League. There's a pretty well run strategy at this point, where you hit the backside of the map, and right now it does look like it is going to be a trench fridge type of push, where you use the Gridlock to just cut off West Main, as you get Boiler and Bridge Wall. Now, two are out here on the Mira. I don't know what I think about this Mira here.
It's more just to watch for those footholes. That's the main thing it's used for.
Okay.
It's never supposed to be directly played on because you can be shot from that door if they from trench door if you push in.
Yeah. So, Boiler Wall gonna be open uncontested as Jerry falls trying to challenge. Walken's getting a kill. Haran, though, immediate smoke onto Walkens. That was a one-tap. Flanks dying to drop out on a slight roam. Haram with another
Haram.
one tap. I think we know who we're watching until he's down. Peyton throwing his last Zoto, I think they're called.
Ram, I think, saw his knee on Washer. Saw him again.
Sees his head. Is he wants to peek, he wants to tap. Ooh, very, very hurt. But this attack right now, a little stalled out. Chipper is just holding Flake, and Sorrenta is just waiting for Haram to peek. Good shot. Cade Claw dead. Doesn't see the cross. Might catch the Thatcher. Misses. Sorrenta though, instantly down. I thought he was maybe working on something. Chipper in a 1v4 tags up Silent, but Peyton with a little bit of aggression able to get LeBron James on the board. A much better defense from LeBron James.
LeBron James fan club.
You know, the boiler wall getting opened as fast with the two morale. Maybe not exactly what you were hoping for, but hey, you know, you get Haram gets a trade. Haram trades 1-for-1, or Jerry trades 1-for-1 with the Thermite, and then was it the Ace that got like absolutely smoked on the second one tap? I didn't see who got. I don't remember who got one tapped. Awale, quick flank up the blue stairs, is able to find one. And just stall out the rest of that round. Going back to, I forgot to look at what the site was. Going back to blue screen here.
Blue screen with hints of purple.
With hints of purple, it's actually a little bit pink down there. It's crazy.
Changes colors just for you.
Ubisoft, you shouldn't have. There goes Chipper again. They technically have... They technically have a rehost. I'm not going to tell them. Unless they do.
Jerry told them.
He's saying not yet. So they're just going to play the round out. I imagine BeanJuice is also... all the players here are equally as annoyed with the dropping out. Yeah. Chipper is just... Look, Chipper's just going for... like, the Dally Classic, alright? You know, Dally fixed his internet, so someone else had to take the mantle of dropping out every game. Going, the LGFC going to the upstairs bomb site. What do you think of this mirror window here? Like, what does that see?
That sees the piano window and the piano walk-in.
Okay, well, Chipper is able to reconnect.
Thank God.
No rehost needed. But looking like this defense wants to get aggressive on the library side of the map. Little did I know, Peyton underneath. Nitro ready to pick someone off. I don't know where his Nitro is. Do they know
he's being pushed? I think they droned him out. Yeah, Twitch is dropping to push him again.
He hears the Nitro. Yeah, knows he's in the closet. It looks like Watkins is going to do the same thing. Yeah, just shoot the Nitro and be gone. Peyton, though, gets pinched. Shot through a wall. Very good drone clear here by BeanJuice. Minute and a half left. A lot of time still. The Ash underneath going to be able to get at least one of the batteries. There goes the other one.
Shot the other battery out the wall. Dropout does have a drone in this
Jerry
lobby.
Able to pick off flanks. A very aggressive play that I thought he was going to get punished for, but flanks goes
Flanks
down.
should have won that, honestly. It took Jerry forever to spot him.
Honestly, I'm with Flanks in this one. Why would you swing that? Drop out Nitro in hand, Silent. Haram smoked by Yuri, but able to take a little bit of damage off. You're going to be able to drone out the site here, maybe find something. Drives it into a mute jammer that he can probably shoot. If he really wanted to. Sorrenta
Nice headshot onto Jerry.
finds Jerry as Silent goes down. And all of a sudden, BeanJuice
BeanJuice with the 4v5 victory this round.
BeanJuice with a 45 once again. LJFC just cannot stop throwing bodies.
I honestly thought that Yuri got the kill onto that Mira on the half wall, but no, it was Sorrenta with a hole in the wall.
Yep. Got a little too antsy on the angle. If he just waits. I mean, I didn't see the kill, so I don't know. I'm just assuming, knowing how Jerry plays historically, I'm just assuming he got a little too antsy. But you can play very, very tucked, close by the door. And if you're crouched, I don't. Depending on how tucked and how close to the door you are and how crouched you are, or if you're crouched, I think you're pretty covered for the most part. Broadcast, did you get that?
Protect your bombs from being defused by
Now
No, I fell asleep.
I mean, if they're talking about the dismantling of, you know, from that what should have been an unwinnable situation, yeah, we caught the most of the bits. Upstairs hold. We have a Mira extension out towards
10 seconds to insertion.
out towards library. I'm not opposed to this,
5
but
seconds to insertion.
I think this attack in general, or this defense setup in general right now, is very well, as they're pulling back now, but it was looking to be
Flanks is
very
super aggressive on this window.
yeah, Flanks is being super aggressive. Gonna fall back to the Mira. I mean, I don't hate the Mira, but you don't, not really a lot supporting him right now. You don't have anyone on blue stairs. I guess Chipper's nearby, I guess. But they're gonna find that Flanks is playing here. He's probably gonna be able. Oh, Mira window is cracked, and Haram upside down rappel able to take out Flanks. That is the Mezzi player down.
That is a hard angle to kill Haram on as well.
He is pretty much invisible on that angle. That's one of those. That's one of those ones where just it sucks to suck. The question mark right now, if I can get to him, is Yuri is underneath in bar. So we've got to watch out for the flanks here.
Doesn't look like anyone's on that window while he's waiting for the jump in.
Silent, though, should have found out that he's underneath, and they will. They do now know that Yuri is underneath in bar. There's an air jab on his doorway. He's got to find a way to get out of here. But in the meantime, Watkins, very aggressive, loses a fight to Jerry. As Yuri wants to creep up these stairs, Jerry is currently privy to it. Sorrenta getting a kill on the Haram.
Jerry looks to be aiming a little bit too far to the side. I think he's just trying not to have his laser shown.
Yep, misses the head, but knows he's there now. Sorrenta in the closet. Chipper on the window here. Ash charge goes out. Mira, or that shield is staying up.
Sorrenta beat worse odds.
Yuri.
Sorrenta, BeanJuice.
Yuri getting caught out on the rotate up. Plant going
And
down
Plant's
on
off
the half wall. Yeah,
Yep,
Plant
on
goes
half
down
wall.
on the half wall. Sorrento, long range, gets Jerry. Good kill. Chipper electing to get a little more aggressive here. But Peyton is going to get one. Sorrento on a triple with 22 seconds left. Waiting for a peek. And all LJFC has to do is not give him the fight that he wants. Clock ticking down and no time at this point. Baiting for
Sorrento's
kills.
going to try to save here.
Saving KD. But that's a hard one to win, but you gotta at least try it. Air jab on the diffuser as well. That would have been a funny way to watch that round end. But 2-2. And we have a game. LeBron James has more points than last map. So wine cellar basement for BeanJuice.
LeBron James fan club already winning more rounds than they did last game.
They're doing twice as good. You know,
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
again, let me just start the bits and it goes faster. Like,
Attackers have located a bomb.
like, I think I need to make the bits worse when it happens, because Siege seems to understand when I have nothing important to say and it just moves on fast. Because I don't even remember what kind of BS I was going to spew at chat. Basement hold. 2 shields in hand. It looks like there is
They're
going
going
to
to be playing this boiler.
Yeah, I think this shield's going to
Lots,
be... Yeah.
lots of
ADS.
ADSs.
Attackers are heading
Yeah, a lot of ADS for the position. All 3 to help cover this boiler player. Where is the other shield right now? In Watkins' pocket, who is waiting for a free pick to come through on...
Nobody pushing there.
Yeah, nobody pushing there. Jerry, they're going to find out that there is, in fact, a shield being played here. That was a risky drop from Dropout.
Dropout has the best utility to clear this shield if he can throw it fast enough, but he currently is going upstairs.
You could curve it as well. That's something that ram charges do, and everybody seems to forget.
Oh, Ram isn't trying to push this at all, so
Drone on main stairs. Right now, lots of drones being thrown out, but not much happening. Flanks on this mirror and kitchen with Watkins chasing a drone up solar. Doesn't even get the drone.
I think he's more waiting for a push up here. Because a Ram did go off, so he knows he's there.
Gonna get the gonna get the therm trick off, but the ace charge gonna prevent the gonna be untrickable. So a breach is open at the very least.
Got part of that trick off, and Yuri getting that bandit from pocket onto the mirror window.
Minute and a half, and the attack has not entered the building yet. Haram looking like he wants to, but he just no commitment coming out right now. Dropout once starts trying to take a fight, and then decides against it.
That mirror window and kitchen will be really hard to clear out. They know someone's upstairs. They have to hear Haram up here.
Haram is above.
Waiting for a ping onto the mirror window, I'd assume. Finds it.
Mirror window
Gets that mirror window open.
does get open, but 35 seconds left in this round. As Flank drops Jerry and drops Silent, but gonna be traded out by Ram. Dropout able to get this, but 25 seconds left. Warden getting a
Behind the
kill.
Sorrento.
Yeah, getting a kill from that hatch. As Haram is left to grab Case. Doesn't know where he's getting shot from. Open mirror window gets a kill. And it's Peyton in a 1v4 with 10 seconds left. That Nitro did more damage to Yuri than it did to anyone else, but Walken able
With
to
too many
close out
angles
the
to
round.
watch.
Too many angles to watch. Absolutely zero time to work with. I can't even say that. Yeah, Watkins is kind of speaking my mind right now. Nothing. You spent 2 minutes doing. Who knows? Their hands like just sitting on their hands or something. I don't even know if I can't even really say if BeanJuice really defended that super well or not. They just the setup just was like confused. The
The attack
LJSD.
just kept changing their mind on where to push.
No commitment. Couldn't figure out what they needed to do. Okay, so we've had blue, but like, what if it was like green? You know? Now that would be crazy.
It would be pretty crazy.
I don't think it would work as well, but it's there. Maybe I should just like add a chroma key so we can look at something else. Chipper once again dipped out.
It's okay. They've won these before.
They've actually won both rounds that Chipper has DC'd in. So, it's like BeanJuice takes off some training weights or something. Or, the LJFC is just falling into that mentality of, we're up a man, time to go feed.
10 seconds remaining.
BeanJuice opting for a top floor defense yet again. I don't remember what their setup. No, right. They had the mirror window on top Mezzy last time. This time they're not doing it flanks. Wanting to jump out.
Blaine's getting injured.
Gets injured. Almost finds Peyton for his troubles. But I imagine Yuri going to the rescue. They know they down. Drone spotted both of them. They're going to be able to get away, and Doc is going to be able to stem up flanks, so it's like nothing ever happened. But Walken is taken down by Haram.
Well, something did happen, but to the wrong guy.
Did he just, I think he just walked in the door. Yeah. He just walked in and clicked on the mirror. Honestly, he might try to do the same thing. Red pinging. Flanks being taken down. Yuri also being taken by dropout. And it is Sorrento in a 1 versus 5. Will the LJSC be able to close out a round they have a man ad in? The answer is going to be yes.
Yes.
3-3.
They're asking for a rehost.
They
Shoot. Let me just see the score real quick. Okay.
At 3-3, they had just so many rehosts. They do officially get one, so we will be back after yet another rehost. All right, hopefully we don't have another rehost, because there's another rehost after this. I might lose my mind. What about you? I'm like,
I really do not want to go through another rehost. I just want this game to end.
I might admin rule
Say no.
and just say no more rehost Asta.
I'm sure the players are getting annoyed with the rehost too. So
Imagine if we had this game as the first one in the daily double.
we're already almost 2 hours into it. So I mean,
Okay.
would have gone over.
I've looked over into the chat.
And defuse bomb.
And fucking I see in the messages TBI Flippy added permitted term come. Thank you, Flippy.
Okay.
What site are we on? I'm like, my brain is so frazzled from all the
You're
rehosts.
on
We're on bars.
Day
We're on
Third
bar.
Bar.
Okay, bar gaming. Honestly, I think they weren't in a bad spot. The last time they defended this, Jerry in the power position just needed any amount of assistance, and Peyton just couldn't make up his mind for where he was gonna go.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Giving up fireplace completely for free. Not like the exact end of the world, but dropout on the far roam over towards, I almost said Astro, that is Solar. I can press the 5 key again. The rehost's worth. Yuri right now taking some pot shots here in the windows. Blanks maybe looking to try and catch Dropout on the other side of the map. Sorrenta also maybe looking to catch someone out. Yeah, they're all looking.
I think they think someone's basement and they're trying to clear him out.
Well, I mean, Peyton was, but he's dipped at this point. And Dropout is in a bad spot. Almost caught out by a castle barricade. Gonna throw Nitro shot out of the air as Chipper decides to drop out of there. You see what I did there? Because it was Dropout. I'm cooked, man.
Just trying.
I'm trying. Flanks entering the solar side of the building. Not quite sure. They don't seem to know that Dropout is on the other side of the map. Walk-in, though, going to find Jerry. The Mav trick did it alone, but caught out by Silent, so trade it. Sorrenta getting Peyton. And this is starting to look pretty good for...
No one's on site. Sorrenta could just push into bar right now.
Yeah, Haram dying on that position. Not what the LGFC needs. Silent opting to play the suicide position. This is a risky play. And Dropout, honestly, he's got no retake potential here. Like, I think this round goes. This round
Dropout
goes.
getting dropped by flanks.
Yeah. Silent.
Yuri planting. Silent didn't get the pick. Probably finally finish the Chipper off.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Silent will get Chipper, but timing of Siege looks away, and or Siege timing, yeah. Whew.
Flanks ready for Dropout upstairs, or whoever that was. I don't remember. Walk in, right? No.
Silent.
No, I'm Silent. Yes, somebody.
Every rehost, I think I've lost brain cells, and I only had like 5 to begin with. Once again, going to the basement If this game continues the way it is, this should be a LeBron James fan club victory, followed by losing another defense on somewhere else.
Defenders, protect your bombs
Because
from
we
being
have
defused by attackers.
traded rounds back to back this game. Did anyone else hear that? Watkins is hearing things now.
Schizophrenia. Unless he's listening to the stream, you know.
I mean, 30 seconds behind, maybe. Yeah, who knows? Another dropout sticking to Tubarao. I think this was pretty much the same comp
Attackers have discovered
LJFC brought
attackers
the
are
last time they defended this, but Haram and Silent have swapped, and Peyton is not on mute. There was. What is he doing with this castle play?
But he's just trying to hold here, but no mirror window will make that a little bit harder for him.
No mirror window. The hatch is reinforced. It looks like he's gonna play his life up here at this rate. Oh, but I didn't realize
in this.
Jerry's in the bathtub. Oh, but he doesn't get the kill. He needs to.
Mira on the deep roam. Mira and Flange taking the same amount of damage.
Yeah, this is a fight for the ages. I almost thought he had that. Is that dropout also is now all the way up here? Why is the entire defense off site? I mean,
Because the attackers just keep pushing him. Two
Flank's
attackers
though,
already in garage.
Flank's
Flank's
finally
finishes
able,
Gary off, bro.
yeah, finally gonna win the mid off.
The mid off.
But Peyton playing this Mira can't really play it because of the person on Trench now. And the defense minus Dropout, who is currently stuck in bar area. No one pushing him right now, as the attack seems very, very focused on Trench side. Watkins wants to get this wall, but do they don't have anything for it. They don't have any impact EMPs.
Only
So-
person that can help right now would be Flange. Flange is on his Twitch drone. Not sure if they'll be able to find it.
Well, Dropout is going to find Chipper on the other side of the map while this is all happening. Sorrenta has nades. There goes the Claw. Claw is down. I'm going to pop the mirror for the angle. Walk-ins. Looks like going to throw...
Immediately flashing. Gets C forward.
The flash hit the C4 and so it dropped. But that's two players down. Sorrenta goes down. Yuri in a 1 versus 4. Gets shot once. Gets shot twice. Gonna be able to pick
shot
up,
from anymore.
but Haram able to get the kill. And what a final kill cam that is. I can't believe the flash stopped the dropped the nitro dead straight like flat. I did not know that was an interaction.
Unfortunately, it did not save. It did not save.
It did not save
whoever-
walk-ins, but it did probably put him in DB&O instead of flat dead. But taking me, I've seen nitros do some weird things in this game. There's a clip, the only clip I think I have pinned in the TBI League server. Is the game on Chalet, and it's just a Sins wall completely eating a nitro. I'll have to watch that clip again because both Worm and I were so confused with why that worked. All right, so we're upstairs again. BeanJuice is taking this round, right? Because that's how it's been going so far.
Good back and forth. BeanJuice, good.
10 seconds to insertion.
I hope somebody pulls away. Overtime. Oh, please God, no.
Hey, best I can do is 8-7. All right.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
It's not infinite OT.
I'm glad they got rid of infinite OT in the competitive rule set. I remember the one time they had it, it went really far, so they got rid of it.
They still have infinite OT for the finals, which that was cool. This attack or this defense is playing really aggressive. He's gonna almost finds his head.
Jerry shot just a little over.
Sorrenta now on a really unfair angle. Jerry making the correct decision and leaving.
Preserve his life. Somebody probably is coming. Flanks did come for him.
Oh, but his toes are shootable. Watkins not able to get the kill. Jerry, just for the love of God, get out of there. Like, you're alive.
Jerry did hit Walken just a little bit, half HP. Silently goes down to Sorrenta.
Dropout in the suicide position right now. He's in here. Dropout, please. He's in the building with you. Jerry finally gonna go down the chipper. Watkins will be able to get Dropout. And it's
They
all
were right
up
next to each other.
Two ships were almost passing in the night. But it's down to Peyton and Haram. Watkins low, but other than that, a 2v4.
It's crazy how they don't bring anybody for this wall except for Chipper.
The mute trick?
I wish mute tricking worked.
Yuri taking out Haram. Peyton able to get one, at least.
Getting the main breach open, probably going to go for the default plan.
But
Walking,
Watkins
actually headshotting Peyton before they can even do that.
yeah, that was... You know, I was about to say that's some slow reaction time, but honestly, that's about the reaction time I've got going right now, so...
That was one of the rounds of all time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on this round is LJFC is going to win because again, it's only back and forth. We're going 8-7 at max OT. That does mean that BeanJuice is going to be the victors, but hey.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
All right, a bar gaming defense yet again. And I think we're seeing I don't think this team has played bar gaming yet.
I don't think so either.
Um
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Setup looking fairly standard.
Attackers' objective is to
But I'm pretty sure Chipper has... No, he only has one castle barricade in his pocket. Never mind. I thought he had more.
drop the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Flores coming out here. Surprised this is his first appearance. He's pretty good on this map.
Flores probably going to get this window off and then get that shield down.
Yeah, most likely what's going to go on. Lots of drones on the bedroom side of the map. Jerry going to opt to enter into office. Knows it's clear.
Jerry already going for this office wall.
Yeah. Office wall open. 2 minutes into the round, or a minute into the round, I should say. Gonna know the shield's there. doesn't want to overpeak.
Or is clearing that shield right now.
Very good. Kill. Sorrenta just running back into sight.
Jerry pushing up. Is he gonna get Nolan? There goes Yuri down to dropout, actually.
Dropout.
Chipper, I believe, playing the suicide position.
Nope, Chipper is
wrong
on
person.
the Mira.
It's
it is
walking.
Walking in a suicide position with Doc. No, nothing else to support him, but this is the man you want there. But now he's got a Mira facing him, and that's not great. One flash comes out as Blanks is able to get Jerry. Nitro toss. Walken actually gets dropout. Probably gonna find another one. Just kidding. Haram manages to get Walken. Blanks on the blue stairs. Sorrenta trying to look for someone. K9. And Chipper's having a grand old time in sight right now.
Flanks backed off. Sorrenta looking for a rotate with Jackal tracking him.
Doc, that's insane.
Just a minute left for LeBron James fan club. Flanks also going downstairs.
2 people in the basement. If they can get this pick on the Chipper, I like their odds, but that's almost catches out. I don't know who that was, but it looks like the Buck almost catches out Silent.
He didn't hit a shot, but he almost had him.
Blanks going up through the holes made by the Ram, but Vector recoil. Silent is aware of it. 20 seconds left, and the attack needs to do anything. But Sorrenta on the shotgun, gonna sprint up. Got his glasses on. Both drop. Chipper not able to do anything. Sorrenta above has free range. Misses a bunch of shots, but round goes to time as BeanJuice will get some match point. That is our first consecutive round win.
Please, BeanJuice. Please.
BeanJuice push it over the edge. Going to basement for potentially the last round. We've got Haram currently on a shield. We've got a Ying. We've got a Capitao. We might be seeing a fast play, but I think this was a prep for the solar side take. So we'll have to see if this comp stays through the prep phase.
Bomb located by attackers.
With the Grim as well, they definitely were prepping for some kind of fast play into somewhere. We got a Finca now. This might still just be a fast play. Maybe they're gonna funnel in. I don't know where they're gonna funnel in. Just funnel in like trench.
10 seconds remaining. Deploying ADS. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Let's see, what is this attack looking to do? Haram. Let's follow Haram, because he's probably going to be the point man in this.
Looks like they might rush blue net right now.
I think it might be a blue rush? Maybe a blue main? Maybe just flood blue main? I'm going to drone out a little bit here. Droning out the bar area.
Games.
No one in games. It is just going to be a sprint down. They know there's a Mira playing above.
Mira won't be able to affect this blue rush, though.
It won't be able to get the blue rush. It will catch the people trying to get down main off. And there is a person in blue. Lots of droning going down. This is a very slow rush. I think they're going to smoke the Mira. The repellent entry. And here goes the blitz. As Yuri takes down one, but blue is in the hands of the defense.
Yuri goes down on the breach. Dropout gets flanked.
And all of a sudden, a successful run. Plant is going down right now. No one covering it. Haram gets one. Plant goes down, and the Warden was chilling Khan. Sorrento goes down. It's off to Watkins, getting one down blue. But that's a blitz charging at him, and Dropout going to be able to get the final pick. So the rush down blue, pretty successful. We are 1 round away from OT and 1 round away from ending this game. But which side of the coin will it be? Presumably, probably OT at this rate.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay.
Bomb located by attackers.
Basement attempt yet again. We'll have to see what.
There's no way they give up a blue rush for a second time.
Well, right now, Jerry's on Cali. I wonder if that's
10
staying.
seconds to go.
So something slightly more traditional. Maybe try to get the long angle from like garage just to cut off the sight to connector. Still having Sorrento here on the shield. I'm not actually against the Cali here. I mean,
It does look like they're going for a more traditional push right now.
but it is more traditional what they need. They know. Actually, the Cali's pretty good. They know they've been playing the Mira. They know they're gonna have that shield boiler. The setup for BeanJuice has not differed in the slightest. They know Watkins on this Thorn is above. But Haram is going to be taken out really fast by Yuri. It's a very bad loss. In fact, that is the only hard breach. Their only way now is to feed. He got taken out in main. Jerry and Watkins are no.
Attackers recovered the
Jerry and Flanks right now having a standoff that they may or may not be aware of.
Droney now, they see his feet. They're painting him. Misses a shot.
Oh, and the weapon swap at an inopportune time. Flanks takes out Jerry. 3 people left. Silent left to try and do something. Buck above. Blanks the Nitro, while Peyton looks to try and just creep down blue, maybe get something going on. But little does he know, not Sorrento, but Chipper here on a shield ready to greet him. Watkins taking out Dropout as he's gonna find a drone and then maybe Silent with the case here as well.
Silent is just waiting for this. Same as Peyton. Both of them trying to hunt down Walken up here. Silent heard him run through.
Caught looking the wrong way though.
Shot.
Walken gonna get both for the flawless round, and BeanJuice taking both maps in regulation.
Thank God.
Flippy saying, I want OT in the chat, but no OT to be had today because
LeBron James fan club did almost bring it back.
they were always in this one. But let's go ahead and get a real quick interview cooking. If someone on BeanJuice wants it, one person quick interview if you want. But yeah. Oh my god. Um. Ugh. Do you have some interview questions? Because I might be a little cooked.
So they want Blanks to come in for an
They
interview.
want flanks to come in. Well, I will go ahead and where is he? He's gonna be chilling in team cap. They moved him to team captain chat. All right.
That wasn't where I was supposed to be. Hey guys,
Hey, welcome
Hey,
in.
flanks.
how's it going?
It's doing. Honestly, I'm a little cooked. I'll be honest. That was the
Yeah, that's a late game. That's not a fun game to cast.
forget the lateness of the game. It's more just I think the 3 rehos.
Oh yeah,
Re-Rios.
that was a struggle.
Almost 4. I mean, Chipper out there on like the ISS or something.
Yeah, I think we
But-
got to go buy better internet. That's really it. I mean, so I mean, how about that ace, huh?
Yeah, it was a really solid ace. I'm surprised you got away with the third one. Got
I
you
don't know
down
what
really
he's
low.
doing ratting upstairs. I don't know what he was thinking. I literally called that to my team. I go, one's probably ratting and suicide or tucked in a corner, and he's just sitting upstairs prone. I don't know what he's thinking, but it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and that last map definitely back and forth. Extreme.
That was they had a very good upstairs hold. I will say that I was surprised. Very good upstairs and downstairs actually.
I don't know what happened on that last upstairs defense they had, where it felt like it was an upstairs defense, but all the fights were happening in like fucking.
They were
games.
happening mid floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorrento calls early that there's two like hiding in like games, and we just our Galaxy started flooding up garage, and I wanted to go walk up blue. I swear to God, Mirror's like 50 cent or something. I hit him so much, but I mean,
y'all, yeah, there was what I would dub a couple of mid off that game. I don't think was it you on the Twitch on the upstairs room in bathroom window. Was that?
Yeah, that was me. That was pretty bad. I whiffed. Oh my God.
Both of you whiffed. I think the more surprising thing was just how much he wanted that fight. But
yeah, I wanted him dead too. I wanted to. I mean, like I knew if we got him dead, we had vert control. So I mean,
both of you wanted each other dead. Like y'all are just like, I want this fight. I don't care if it's a bad fight. Anyways, yeah, going into that, Clubhouse Chalet. Clubhouse. Let's talk Clubhouse a little bit. Clubhouse was your team's map pick. Obviously, looks like you guys looked very comfortable on the map. Would you say Clubhouse is your go-to map, or?
That's kind of. Oh, sorry. Are you gonna? You were done.
The cadence suggested I did. I don't have anything else. That's
okay.
The question.
So we that was kind of our main map that we've dry runned and we've talked about a good bit. So I mean, we kind of went in with like an actual plan, and we kind of stuck to it, and our strats worked. We ended up we kind of just collapsed on them when they were in sights, and they didn't really like roaming, so they gave us a lot of like map presence everywhere.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I feel like that gave us.
Yeah, the 2 rounds from that first map that stick out with me, and Embers probably can attest to this. Round number 1, you get a really early pick onto I think it's onto like a mute main stairs, and then from there it's just you were able to successfully just isolate defender after defender, and you end up getting like what site control, I think, with what it was like a 4-1 or a 4-2 advantage.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have much, like I said, they didn't have much roam presence, so we capped 4 in sight, and then we kind of just like flood in from there. You can't really, you can't win a 4v1 like tucked in sight and hiding.
Yeah. So on the same vein, on no roam presence, I thought it was a very interesting setup to have a whole bunch of stuff opened up upstairs, all these hatches there, a couple mute jammers here and there, and just no one's around. Like the entire phantom pressure there. Like that round, I remember watching. It took them so long to do anything, but there was also nothing to find out. It just took forever before they started pushing.
Yeah, I gotta give credit to Walken. He cooked up that strat. That's I mean, like we've ran that in a scrim before, and they waste so much time trying to clear upstairs when, I mean, the only time we ever have someone up there is if they're like going into mid floor, and we think we need a retake vert on them. But like we're playing mid floor, nobody's playing up, and they spend so much time droning it that they lose their time.
Yep. Yep. Well, once again, congratulations for today. Embers, do you have anything you want to add real quick before I say some closing remarks?
2-0, 6 points. Congratulations there for you guys. How were you guys feeling with Chipper's internet going down in those 4v5s?
It had me worried. I mean, once I got to the point where he couldn't connect one time, I was like, oh my gosh, if he goes down again, he's not gonna get back in. But I mean, some rounds it helped. He was like dead, and then he was on cams. He was flipping our cams, and he was giving good calls. So, I mean, in some situations, it wasn't the worst thing ever. But I mean, what can you do? Some people got bad internet. Really, it.
Man's got to get him off the ISS next time.
That's I don't know. I mean, he said his parents were streaming, so I guess that was the main thing.
I've seen that happen in the past. But
yeah.
Well, yeah, no. Congratulations on the 6 points for today. I'm gonna push you pretty high up in the leaderboard. So I don't know if we've had a couple 2-0s in week 2. So nice little buffer after last week only getting 1 point.
1 point.
1 point in week 1. So 6 points this week. Gotta feel good. And yeah, so
yeah, that was fun. GG's.
Yeah, GG's to y'all.
All right.
And to everyone else at home, all 14 of you still in the chat, tomorrow will be our final week 2 game, featuring Dilly Dallying versus Warlocks with Glocks. It's going to happen at 7:30 CST. So be there or be square. And until then, I've been Gib. This has been Embers. We're finally signing off for the night.
Have a good night.
See ya.